Hey everybody, I know it's been such a long time since I have done a video. I am back in school, so I am really busy with assignments and just getting back acquainted because I have an associate's degree, but I've never been to a 4-year institution. And since I transferred, I already graduated, but I'm like a transfer student. All my credits are from a community college. That put me in, like, I think I'm like a junior or something, or a senior. And so it was just a lot to adjust to. I'm still adjusting. So that's why I haven't been making any videos. I've still been cleaning, but I haven't made any videos. So, but I have a cleaning plan. I'm gonna, of course, do more dishes, but it's not even a bunch like normal, because me and my kids have been really, since I'm back in school, they've been helping me more around the house and everything. And we've done a lot of stuff. Like, we have really cleaned up the yard, been on top of the chores in the house. It's just, everything's coming together really nice. So one of the things I've been wanting to do for a while and hadn't had time because I have been trying to catch up with everything else in the house is scrubbing my walls down really, really, really good. I haven't really talked. I don't know if any of you have watched my abusive marriage story time part 1. I have not done part 2 yet. I don't think I'm ready yet. But I don't think I mentioned this in that story time. But my ex-husband was and still is a complete and total slob, and doesn't take pride in his surroundings and his appearance, anything. Complete and total opposite of how I was raised. But I was 16 when I met him. And so if you watched part 1, then you know a little bit of the background. I'm not going to go into like heavy detail here. But like, if you've ever lived with someone that is a slob, is nasty, and doesn't care about keeping up a house, then you know what I'm talking about. One person can really destroy or severely damage a home. So me and my kids have been fixing the damage that he caused to the house. He's been gone for a while, a few years. And finally, after that amount of time, getting everything up to my standards. It's not there yet. Like, there's repairs that need to be done, but like, I'm finally feeling like really a lot better about our surroundings. I'm able to, so now I'm going to be, like, today I'm going to be scrubbing the walls in here. It's really not too bad. Not as bad as I had been hyping it up in my mind. But it'll just be, like, really good to have the walls all nice and scrubbed down. I'm going to do the kitchen and then I'm gonna do, I want to do like, there's a wall right here in my, like the other side of this wall, in my living room. I want to scrub that one really, really well. I would love, ideally, I would love to do both the kitchen and the living room, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get both of those done in one day. So, the kitchen definitely. So that, yeah, a lot of positive things, a lot of good things going on. It's just been, I've been trying to get, like I said, back used to due dates, assignments, and everything like that, where I just unfortunately hadn't had time to record, but I'm back right now. It's nice to get back behind the camera again, and I'm all caught up. I'm pretty much completely caught up on all my laundry. All that I have to do really is fold everything, and then everyone's got to put their stuff away. So I only have one assignment due today, but I still like to do extra. Even because I don't like having it all due at one time, and then you get overwhelmed and stressed and you're up super late. Like, I had been up literally, like, I have to work very early, so I have to be up at like 3:30 and be at work by 5 in the morning. So I would be up, and sometimes I have to get up at 4, because sometimes I have to be there at 6. So I would literally be up at like 12, 1, doing assignments, or if I went to bed early, I would get up at like 1 to do assignments, and then just stay up and go to work. And my job is like, you're on your feet all the time, and you're lifting things and stuff like that, so it's been an adjustment, but I'm happy about it. Happy about, like, going ahead and getting my bachelor's, and perhaps my master's, so then I can really, really progress in life. And yeah, so that's what's been happening. That's why I've been gone. Little bitty update of what's been happening with me. I really hope everybody has been doing well. The weather here has become more mild. Our summer really was not as hot as usual, which was a shock. So I'm thinking we're gonna have like a very, very, very cold winter, which I am trying to embrace, because I'm really not a cold weather person at all. But I mean, the clothes are nice. You get to wear cute clothes and sweaters and hoodies and boots and tights and skirts and stuff. So, you know, that's the exciting part. As well as Halloween. I love Halloween. And New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is like, other than my birthday, New Year's Eve is my favorite day of the year. So, earlier I was like, because I planned my New Year's Eve outfit like way early in the year. And I'm pretty sure I have everything that I want down to the shoes. I do need a purse though. I wear silver every year to match the ball that drops. And so I'm pretty sure I have it. I have like everything planned. I took my measurements so that there would be no issues with sizing Because I mean, my vision for my outfit, you can't really find it like online. And I don't know how to sew. If I knew how to sew, I would just sew my own outfit. Which, I mean, that is something I want to learn how to do eventually, is learn how to sew. Because I have like all these ideas for outfits, and like you can never find it like in the store really. You can kind of find like maybe like a something kind. Well, no, not even. A lot of times you can't really find things that are close. I really like vintage fashion, and I want to like get into wearing like the reproductions. True vintage is like too expensive, and it's hard to find like plus sizes in true fashion or true vintage. Sorry about that, mixing up my words. So I'd rather go with like reproductive brands or reproduction brands. Sorry. And like I'm into I like 1920s style fashion. I like a little bit of 30s. I love the 50s and the 60s, early 60s. Love early 60s. I want to get like some sheath dresses. I want to get some pencil dresses. I want to get like some of the capris that they wore, and like the blouses and the sweaters. Some like, it'd be nice to get like some vintage jewelry. I mean, that's easier. You know, I have sensitive skin, so I have to be mindful of that, but it's easier to find jewelry than it is clothes. And yeah, and then like purses and like the accessories and all that stuff. Like my favorite decade, I would say I love early 60s. Really love early 60s. I like the 50s and I love the 20s. And I'm getting into the 30s. I think the 30s would be good for like the professional setting. The like cuts of shirts that they would wear back then and everything. And then the skirts as well. I mean, I could wear 50s style skirts in what I'm going to school for. Without it being like too much of a distraction. I wouldn't wear like a pencil skirt though. It's too form-fitting, and I'm a curvy woman, so I wouldn't wear that. But like in the work setting, but outside of work, I definitely would. And I really love the sheath dresses from the early 60s because they're not as tight. Not that I don't mind like a tight skirt, but you don't want to wear that all the time. And so yeah, I found a bunch of them on Amazon, and the reviews are good. They're good quality, and so I would love to. I mean, I feel like learning how to sew a sheath style dress would be relatively easy or simple compared to like one of the fuller skirt type dresses of the 50s. And then I feel like a drop waist 1920s style dress, like a day dress. I'm not talking about like what the flappers would wear, like the short ones. I'm talking about like what the everyday woman would wear of the 20s. I feel like those two would not be too hard to learn how to sew. They'd be a good entry point for me. I mean, other than like curtains and pajama pants, I think those two would be easier. So I think when I do learn, or when I have more time for stuff and more funds for stuff like that, those two, other than like the basic stuff, will be what I try to learn how to sew first. Then I'll get into like more complicated stuff, like making the capri pants and making like knitwear and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much what's been going on. There's lots of school, lots of cleaning, getting my kids back acclimated to homeschooling. They started their school year, and it seems like the curriculum is real. It's more robust this year, and they seem to be enjoying it better. So I'm happy about that. I'm really glad with how my yard is looking. But really happy with how the house is coming together. So all in all, pretty satisfied. Making moves in the right direction. So I guess that's kind of all I have to say. I've been like a little chatty this time. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Wolf.
Hi.
If you don't want to be on the video, then just don't come this way.
Okay.
How'd you sleep?
Good.
That's good. I'll be cooking after I'm done cleaning these dishes.
Alright.
Oh, and something else I didn't mention about early 60s style that I really like is I love the hair. Love the hair. Now, I have locks, but I still know how to do like a bouffant type hairstyle with my hair as it is in the locks. So I can do retro styles even though my hair is locked and it's really in its most natural state it can be in. And I don't feel like I have to compromise that in order to have like the vintage aesthetic with my hair. So I like, since it has grown out a lot in the past year, and so like I can do like a little baby bouffant type poof, and I did it yesterday, and I love it. Like, it's like ever since I got some length, it looks like even better because the poof can be bigger now. And so yeah, that's another thing I really, really love about that era is how big that hair was. So that's something else I do. I may not have like all the like vintage inspired clothes that I want, but I can do the hair and the makeup. I love a good cat eye eyeliner and a red lip. And I finally have found a red lip that doesn't cause me any type of irritation. So I'm super, super stoked about that too. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to add. And I'm hoping too that I can get like a nice red dress for Christmas. It's a lot easier to find vintage inspired dresses in red than silver. So that shouldn't be too hard. I'm hoping they'll be reasonably priced. All right, now I'm gonna clean out the sink. I think my cleaning spray is in the living room. Where is it? Huh. Gotta clean this sink, but I don't see my spray. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and end the video here. I can't find my spray right now. I'm gonna go search. But thank y'all for watching. And can't really see my eyes with these on. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.